Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 1 between Diamond Hands and Vendetta. Normally I would say, okay, let's stop to, find out how we got here, but the teams didn't actually tell me what was banned, or more correctly, they whispered me what was banned as they pressed start, so all I actually saw was that, well, we'll go to the screen. All I was able to write down, because I didn't know they were starting, was that, Diamond Hands banned out, Tarzan Hollow, and Vendetta banned out Braxis. I don't know the other two bands. I'll be able to get them after this game, because whenever this game ends, I'll be able to get back in the chat and find out what the rest of them are. But the point is, right now, we are sitting in Infernal Shrines. Or more correctly, we are loading into Infernal Shrines. That is the more correct way of saying that. So we have Diva continuing to be banned out against Vendetta. They have a terrifying Diva player, obviously. Hogger is going to be removed. We saw Hogger actually able to be picked, and Hogger just kind of like AFK the shrines, just kind of just set up the god bounce and be like, I'm gonna go make a sandwich. Oh my god, I'm hungry. Why did I say that? So we do go ahead and have Lucio being banned out. Sorry, I got distracted by a message. So, and then finally we do have the Junkrat. So, Junkrat and Hogger being very, very regular bans as well. Lucio's a bit new, a bit different. And that is against Vendetta, who had the opportunity to draft Lucio in both of our previous games and did not do so. So that to me says that either Diamond Hands were not actually scouting the matches, or they have a comp that they're going to go for a stun and blow up comp, and they really do not want Lucio to be involved. Punished Heavy is going to go ahead and go with a Brightwing. I like Brightwing. This is a much bigger map, and being able to take advantage of that side soak is very, very, very prominent. As well as just the fact that, like I said, Brightwing just enables so much blow-up potential. Like, not being able to, like, when you get polymorphed, you can't move as well. And just really, really is a good, like, gateway into more CC. We have Johanna and Zagara? No, Dahaka. Different Zerg, whole different Zerg coming out of the side of Vendetta. Matching global for global, and then taking the most defensive tank in the hero pool. Definitely wanting to hold back what's going to be coming from the other side. So we have a healer on one side. We do go in. Oh, Caesar Salad says, I saw a whole bunch of Diablo bans in that previous match. Let's take Diablo right here, right now. That does mean that they only have the offlane and a single DPS to ban on the side of Vendetta. Hanzo has been picked up, which is most likely their AA, which means they could still ban out a Jaina or a Kel'Thas, or they could go after who does Dahaka not want to run into. Most likely, when I'm Dahaka, I'm not really afraid of anyone, but a Thrall will beat me up. No, they do go ahead and go with they don't want the full Shamada combo coming out. Genji going to go ahead and be escorted right on out of the room. On the other side, there is not a healer yet. Oh, nope, but they do go ahead and focus on that Maiev. They said, we don't actually want anything to do with Maiev. Maiev is really good, especially whenever you guys play them. So, let's get those right on out of the battlefield. Double pick over on the side. We have Sylvanas once again, but this time with Indigo Zap. So obviously, Sylvanas was actually taken by Vendetta, or not by Free Ferrets in both previous seasons, but this time Indigo does get their hands on them. And then Geozeris goes ahead and picks up the White Mane. Sylvanas and White Mane would get along, clearly. Let the Inquisition commence. I've always loved White Mage. She's my favorite healer. I'm terrible with her. I can't play her to save my life, but I really, really enjoy her. So we go and have the last two picks. We need a DPS and an offlane, unless something weird is going to happen. And granted, this is Diamond Hands. They can go weird if they want to. And indeed, we have something a little bit unusual. They are going to go double global with the False Head and the Brightwing. And then Porky on Zeratul. I repeat, Porky on Zeratul. Everyone, get down into your bunkers. Get ready. This is happening. This is not a drill. So we're going to have the last ban coming right on out here. Or not the last ban, the last pick. Opposite of a ban. And hey, when I tried to call Dahaka Zagara, that wasn't me screwing up. That was me being a future psychic. I'm amazing, clearly. So everyone just, respect or something. Regardless, so I will get into the game. I will get the predictions up. I'll go in and let you put your money where your mouth is. And I'll see you in game number 1. Alright, spawning into game number 1, we do go and have on the side of Diamond Hands. We do have a DH Caesar Salad playing the Diablo. Yeah Boy is going to be on the Hanzo. Punished Heavy is going to be on Bright Wings. Porky playing in that Zeratul. And AFK back at the start, we do have Mocha playing the Falstad. They are your blue team. They are the... We have a pause? So we'll go ahead and go here for just a second, move so you guys can't, so that people can see the mini map, just in case one of the teams was like, ah!
The battle begins in
That was not a minute.
10 seconds.
So they are your team, and in the left hand side, the blue team, the
To arms.
what is a deter? The democracy of despotism. They are Diamond Hands. Meanwhile, on the other side, we do have SCH is going to play that Johanna. Toru on the Zagara. We do have Indigo Zap on Sylvanas. Geozeris is going to be playing White Mane. And then we do have Dahaka being played by Azalgo Jack. They are your team in red. They are the Viscounts of Victory. They are Vendetta. I want to click on someone. Thank you. We do go to have Dahaka moving up north. Porky is going to be messing with this. This will be a hard thing because Porky's going to keep just like popping in, hit. And it's very, very hard to get a tongue on Porky. Porky is super slippery. Don't take that out of context, please, and thank you. We have Caesar Salad goes in and gets a nice flip. A lot of damage on the SCH. Polymorph comes down. Has to go in and pop the D in order to stay out, but we'll be okay for right now. Moving up to the middle, we do have Malka going in. Zalgo Jack goes in and gets right on out of here. Moves up to the danger that is Zeratul. I like the Zagara. The Zagara goes in and keeps dropping these little, the creep tumors in order to give them vision as they move back and forth. That will kind of make Porky less relevant, because if Porky goes by one of these tumors, they'll be able to see that. Although, we'll still not show up on the minimap, so only if they're actively looking in that area. But we'll still be like a flanking attempt. Like if they're out here and then Porky comes around this way, then you'll still be able to like see that shimmer. To go ahead and have everyone moving right on through here. Nice 4 versus 4 on the bottom. Indigo's at doing a decent bit of damage. Yeah, boy is going to go ahead and hang out in the bushes. But it does look like with them rotating up to mid, they say this is a great time for us to go and take bottom camp, take this little bit of experience. It means we'll be a bit delayed, but we've got Dahaka here in order to slurp all of this experience up. No. Speaking of level 1 talents, which I didn't yet, but I'm going to talk about them now, we do go and have enhanced agility on that Dahaka, so we'll be making very, very quick rotations between middle and top. We do get simple geometry on the Hanzo, and then frequent flyer coming out of that there Falstad. A lot of pressure coming down below. They are leaving Dahaka in order to take care of this, but there's Zeratul. Does go ahead and get the tongue onto the little bit of StarCraft War as the tongue lands, but not a long enough drag to really get anything done. So it is like Vendetta taking a very, very early aggressive stance. Neither team actually being dead yet, and it does look like Diamond Hands have a bit of an experience advantage. So I'm not going to say that Vendetta is winning, but they are definitely pushing their opponent's structures much, much faster. That said, Like, Zeratul is definitely one of those heroes that is okay at the beginning of the game, and then at level 16, he just, like, starts assassinating everyone on the map. So, definitely Zeratul is a hero that has to kind of ramp into it. Speaking of Zeratul, though, Zeratul coming out here, being very, very mean to Zalico Jack. Mortar Punisher is being contested here. We do have Diamond Hands occupying the point for the time being. As CH moves forward, a lot of damage into Caesar Salad. There is the teleport from the Bright Wing! Yes, I will always do that. I apologize, except I don't really, and that's a very disingenuous. Oh, there's Porky. Porky showed up from the backline. A lot of damage onto Indigo Zap. Here comes Zalico Jack from the side. Does get polymorphed right as they try and walk in here. Lot of, we do have the monkey advantage on the side of Diamond Hands. I do think they will have a Mortar Punisher in their pocket just for a second. But you know what? It won't stay in the pocket for long as it goes ahead and moves out here. It's so weird seeing the Mortar Punisher come out of a blue portal. I always for a second think, wait, is this Frozen Punisher? What? Nice unstop in order to make the John Cena do absolutely nothing. A lot of damage going into this Mortar Punisher, but it does look like the wall will go down against the aggression of Diamond Hands. SCH going ahead and leading this, kind of moving through here. We do have the Fire Stomp build, so a lot of survivability coming out of this Diablo. Zalico Jack coming in here, needs to be a little bit careful. This is always the hard thing for an offlaner whenever you have to move between, and you've got an you've got a like laner in both lanes, so you don't ever really get to heal. Got a one level advantage for Diamond Hands at the moment. Alright. Got a text message, but it does not matter. Should really turn those off when I'm casting, but you know what? I forget, and then it dings, and then I don't know if you guys are like this. If I hear there's a message, I cannot, like, not figure out until I find out what it is. There's a big old fire wave coming out of Caesar Salad. They are on the verge of level 10s. They're knocking on 10's door, and there it is, as I say that. We do go ahead and have Blink Heal coming out of the Brightwing, Mighty Gust, Lightning Breath, Void Prison, and a Hanzo is delaying just a second. Wants to find out if he has a chance for a very, very big stun arrow. Otherwise, he may go ahead and take the Dragon Strike in order to be able to... Actually, is it the other way? I always forget. Hanzo's like alternating backwards, or it seems like they are. I think Dragon Arrow is the, like, dragons that fly, and then the actual arrow is called Dragon Strike, I think, but I may be wrong. Hanzo, pick your ult so I can find out. We're going to have a trade out, top fort for bottom, as Toru et al. Go and move into this. Obviously, Zagara able to drop a whole lot of stuff. Whole lot of pain. Nice. Much more even than the last game. I do definitely feel like Diamond Hands has the advantage. They're consistently about a level up, but both teams are kind of scrolling back and forth. Exactly what I want to see. We will go and have an Arcane Shrine coming up in about 30 seconds. That will mean most likely like a 98% likelihood, I think it is. We'll have a Frozen Punisher in slot number 3, which is the best one to push with. Both teams doing very, very, very even things. Okay, we do finally have... And yes, no Dragon Strike is... Okay, no, that does make sense. I thought it was backwards for some reason. Oh, a lot... Well, yeah, but you said... No, the Brightwing tries to come in, tries to go in and get that taken care of. But the poison does go in and get first... No, second blood. But, you know, right after it, third blood, they are coming in here. Oh, will Caesar Salad actually survive? That seems unfair. Porky moving around. Porky trying to go in and be a master. Okay, yes, I know I got a text message. I don't care. My phone keeps beeping! So we'll go ahead and be Vendetta moving on to the point. They only have 4 of the skeletal minions, though. Not going to be able to pick this up at all. Punish TB goes ahead, a lot of damage going through. There is a slow coming from Geozarius, but no, great Gust goes in, completely puts them out of position. There's the Dragon Strike. Toad has to go through it in order to survive. We do have a miss on Mocha's mind control, but it does look like we do go in. That's not Mocha. We do go in and have a 1-for-1. Cigar going down. Indigo Zap looking very low. Porky has to get out of the battlefield. There is Caesar Salad. Goes in and gets the flip onto Geozarius. Indigo Zap has no health, and White Man going to go down to the Zeratul, the Blade of the Nerazim. And that's not the ult they actually took. There is a burrow, goes and avoids Porky's damage, but there's a stun coming through, and that is going to be a 3-1 kill in favor of Diamond Hands. Alright, we'll go ahead and pick up this camp right about quick. SCH, then pause? You don't have to ask to pause. What the heck? That was weird. Oh, fantastic. It was the same message twice. That's extra dumb. Alright, so we'll have to wait for 1 second while we go and get this taken care of. In the meantime, let's go ahead and look at the stats as we have them. We do go ahead at, well, that is offset. Gosh dang it. I'm moving everything but the... There we go, much better. But as I'm finally getting ready, I can't talk about it anymore. So, darn it. And with that being said, we do go and have the top shrine being taken care of. Moving to Arcane Punisher, moving through the top. In the meantime, Zagara is moving down below, but Mocha is there. Not going to be able to get a lot of free pressure. Looks like Toru does go ahead and get a scouting, and they will go ahead and take their own camp while they're waiting for... Because this is the thing. This Punisher will go straight onto Keep Wall. And so like Diamond Hands moving down here, trying to go and invade immediately. Here's quite a bit of damage when blasting into this. Indigo Zap goes in and gets this taken care of very quickly. There is a bit of pressure coming into the mid lane right now. Caesar Saddle is leading the way. They are going to try and get this through. They say, let's not fight at top. That's where they expect us. As Sun Tzu said, do not ever be where your enemy expects you to be.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
We have SCH moving through. They will go and take the bottom camp real quick, get some more of that good pressure. Sylvanas does go and go remorseless at level 13. That adds to your ability to just cripple so terribly. I love that build from Sylvanas. I don't play her very much, but I do like it quite a bit. Critterize on the Brightwing. More just the fire stomps all day coming out of the Diablo. I don't think we ever talked about the ults coming out of our Vendetta team. We have Blessed Falling Sword, Devouring Maw, Mind Control, Adaptation, and Scarlet Aegis. Oh, fantastic, amazing Gus. Moves the entire team, but there is the answering, a massive hit. There goes a lot of people that are being held. Mind Control comes out onto Punish TB, but there is the Void Prison. Indigo Zap almost gets taken out, tries to get into the Void Prison for actual protection. Weird as that sounds. Thank you, give me more. Is their fault they keep pausing? I pressed the wrong button coming out of it. We do go ahead and have this being taken care of right quick. A lot of damage going to Zygo Jack. Will Zygo get out of here? Not with that. Great. Caesar Salad just kind of shirking around here, being like, okay, Zygo is moving back towards our wall. He's going to have to rotate down at some point. And so, if you notice, Diablo was like, he's not going to go up because of he's here and our team is here. So the team kind of guided him down. If he went this way, Diablo would have come down here. And it was just a matter of kind of checking the movement and waiting for a wall. Very, very good play. We do go and have a contested coming out. A lot of damage being landed onto, and I have somehow gotten onto a hero. Get off of that. Boop. Okay, very, very quick cleanup on the side of Vendetta. We do go and have the Frozen, Frozen Punisher coming out, or coming out in about 20 seconds, going to be available for capture. They are going to go in and get top pressure with this other mercenary camp, and it will be very, very difficult to clear that in 10 seconds and still make it to the shrine. Zeratul running for his little life. Here is the Hunt Squad. Yeah, boy, comes out, goes and throws some hammers in the way. We do have Zygo Jack waiting right here. But it is going to go down. Not going to try and fight the false head. Here he comes into the back line. Go ahead and get Caesar Salad. Says, come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. I got him, I got him, I got him. Big engage. False head is not with him. False head is pushing top. This might be their chance to get Frozen Punisher, but false head is pushing top with a Shaman camp. So they need to get the Punisher super, super, super fast. We'll have to see what they are able to do. They are up to 18. Oh, we do go and have feasting happening. There is Yaboy goes ahead and great mind control, catches that from downtown, goes ahead and kills off the Hanzo. We do go ahead and have Geo coming in here, but while this is happening, we do go ahead and have Zeratul and Falsehead pushing in and getting structure damage. This keep is most likely going down. We do have Porky pushing it into this wall. Blue team has destroyed a fort. It was actually a keep, but good try announcement. Don't quit your Jade up, that's why I'm here. Oh, I'm just kind of scrolling everywhere. I apologize about that. So it looks like they are actually just like, okay, Dahaka, go handle it. We need to take advantage of the fact that Hanzo is dead, and push in and get all the damage that we are able to get real quick. So we do have level 20s online for Diamond Hands. They will go ahead and be getting the Dragon Awakens, Shadow Melding, Hellgate, Invisible Strength, and Wind Tunnel. Speaking of Wind Tunnel, there it is, pushing people right into, but a slightly misaimed. Most of them did not get hit by that Dragon Strike. And here's a lot of damage coming through. White Man goes ahead and gets cleaned up. We do go and have Porky. Porky taking a bunch of damage. Unstoppable coming down, but there goes the Sylvanas. We do go and have a lot of situation on Porky, but SCH is also super, super low. They end up not getting Porky. Porky on Zeratul is a beast, and here comes Zygo Jack doing a little bit of a run, trying to get out of here. They don't want to die, and they may actually get out. The agility just doing work. But here is Porky. Porky says, I might be able to solo you. Here we go. Okay, maybe not solo, but you know what? A lot of damage does get done, and that is a full 5-man team wipe for Diamond Hands. Very good correction. That is definitely not Baby Diamond Hands. This should be the end of game number 1 as these shields are damaged. We're going ahead and going into this real quick. Here's Caesar Salad being like, hey, I want to be in the photo. And right as White Mane comes back, there is a wind tunnel just to make absolutely sure. We do go and have the core exploding, and Diamond Hands win game number 1. So, looking at the stats as we end up the game, we have 45,000 damage coming out of Hanzo, but you know what? $45,000 also coming out of Toru, only actually about a 201 damage difference. I said about, and then I gave you the exact number because I'm irrational. But we do also have 36,000 coming out of Sylvanas. We do get, in terms of healing, Brightwing running away with it, 88,000 healing over the course of the game. And then Zeratul just absolutely destroying that phone. If you do not shut up, I'm going to throw you across the room. Coming out with 15,000, and then Falstad also. Falstad matching because there were basically 2 offlaners, if you noticed. Talents, we got those. Let's talk about talents. They took a few. As mentioned, we have the Firestorm build coming out of the Diablo. Big, massive wind tunnels. So I definitely think if I were Vendetta in game number 2, I would do something about either the Zeratul or possibly Brightwing. Like, Brightwing that was just oppressive. They couldn't get anyone killed. Brightwing kept everyone up. I think they only got 4 kills, as it's literally on the screen. I'm a professional. See you guys next game. Don't go anywhere. It will not be as long a break this time, I promise.
Dragonshire.
Hello everyone. Welcome to game number 2. Diamond Hands did manage to eke out a victory. It was, I wouldn't say it was close. I think they controlled the game very well, but it was definitely a game Vendetta could have stolen back if they didn't have very good play. So they earned that win, but Vendetta is a force to be reckoned with. We do go and have Hogger being the first band coming out, showing that is a character they're afraid of in general, not just is really good on shrines. Diva continues to be the band coming out of Diamond Hands. I love her little like band because she looks so annoyed, like, eh. Can't believe you don't want to be play mom. We're gonna have Junkrat being banned out. Continues to no Junkrat allowed. No junk allowed. And then our last ban, our 4th and final ban of the series. I want to say, I think they banned Stukov here last time, if I recall. Well, they do go and get Brightwing this time, which is definitely not who they took last time. Or not who they banned last time, because Brightwing was in the game, I remember. and Lucio will be. Okay, no. It was Lucio they banned. So Geo going to go and get on Lucio. They're like, you're Brightwing. Actually, I think Brightwing was on Diamond Hands last time, so they're not afraid of Geo's Brightwing. They just don't. They just knew that they didn't have first pick, so they said, you know what, get rid of the Brightwing. It's scarier than the Lucio. I can't remember if they first picked Brightwing last time, but I think they may have. I believe that makes sense.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Mocha comes out, but will not be paired with the white mane this time. However, will be paired with a hero with a white mane, so you know what? Still counts. Gotta go with that. I'm hilarious. With that being said, Yrel is an offlaner that I hate going against. Almost no one plays her, but it's one of those things. It's one of those characters like whenever you see a Alarak being like picked, because Alaraks are either terrible or god tier. You either master them or you don't play them. We're going to have Toru coming out with Zagara, and then Zelgo Jack staying with Dahaka. We're going to have Tongues into Goats. Let's go. With that being said, we do go and have the band coming out of Diamond Hands. Their opponents do not have a tank yet, although we haven't really been choking tanks at all, so I don't know that you necessarily want to get rid of a tank. You may go ahead and choose to get rid of one of their second DPS, but no, they say, you know what? You haven't picked Johanna. You were Johanna last time. We know you want that hero. Maybe not specifically for this draft, but in general. So let's go ahead and just say no. Let's go ahead and say SCH. You don't get to be a Crusader. Alright, we do have Genji showing up. And by showing up, I mean being banned out. So it is. So even with Hanzo not being taken, Genji is still what they're afraid of more than Hanzo. We do go and have Muradin coming out with the Candy Cane. I love that skin. That's probably my favorite skin in the game. Honestly, definitely my favorite Muradin skin, no question. And we do go and have Karazine coming out as the healer. Very, very, very aggressive healer. Very melee oriented. I'm just saying, if you want to bring Maiev out again, this would be a good time for it. We'll have to see if they take me up on that. We'll have to see if they want to go ahead, because they definitely showed themselves aggressive with it. But no, they go with ETC for the tank. As a member of 30 Seconds to Mosh, I approve of that. And then also Indigo Zap does go ahead and get on the Zappy hero herself. Question for you guys, who is the Zappier hero, Cassia or Mephisto? I know that Diablo has lightning breath, but that doesn't count. We're going to have the last pick coming out right now for Yeah Boy. Is it to go and get on the tier? We'll have to see if they stay on tier, because I'm pretty sure Yeah Boy was not on the tier when he saw before. But regardless, we're getting the game right now. I will get predictions up. Hopefully people actually support both teams. Terrorists. Alright, coming into game number 2, Diamond Hands trying to close this out and move into Sunday with a domination, but Vendetta not about to let them have it. We do have the blue team coming out of the blue gates on the blue side. Imagine that. Yaboy is actually going to be on the Tyrael. We do have Punish Heavy is going to be on the Karazine, Caesar Salad on the Muradin. We do go and have Mocha on the Sylvanas, and Porky playing Yrel. So that's something I hadn't quite put together. There's Muradin and a Tyrael on the same team. Very, very weird draft. Very, very interesting to see where this happens. They are Diamond Hands. But meanwhile, on the orange side of the battlefield, coming out of the orange gate on the right side, we have Indigo Zap playing Cassia. SC. Everyone is too close to each other, good lord. Geo is going to be playing the Lucio. SCH is going to be on ETC. Zalgo Jack once again on the Dahaka. And then, who did I not say? Zagara is going to be played by Toru. This is a weird fight because you know that you don't have Zagara with you, so I'm not sure why you would aggress that hard. We did have Tiro come up for just a second, pop his head in, and be like, oh, hi. Fun fact, if any of you don't know, this little thing right here lights up whenever a hero is nearby. I wonder if they have to be moving. I mean, like, could you be a Zeratul and stop, like, right there because you don't realize that? And then this thing is just like, hey, a Zeratul's here! Oh, we do actually have the first kill onto Dahaka as I'm not paying attention and talking about this stuff. Indigo Zap does move back. Looking at our level 1 talents, we do go ahead to have, I already did, the enhanced agility once again for the Dahaka. Thunderstroke already up to 5 stacks. And Ardent Restoration is coming out of the Tyrael. Not a talent I'm used to seeing. Doing damage to a hero, heals to 22 health. Okay, it's the Regeneration Globe.
The shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power.
Though unlike something like the Mage Quest, it's not like you have to get a certain thing to get. It's just a thing that stacks and helps you out. SCH going to move down here, go in and take the Moon Shrine. Meanwhile, the Sun Shrine is being captured right now by Caesar Salad, giving a momentary channel before this is taken back. Porky tried to move in, but will not be allowed to do so. Land doing a little hoppity hop, but meanwhile the Haka does get taken out. It's a 3 versus 2, but Indigo Zap is just channeling up a storm up here. Being like, oh, I'm getting a whole lot of this. Is actually up to 14. Was 5 just a second ago, and 14 is bigger number than 5 in case those of you like failed kindergarten. Do they teach numbers in kindergarten? I feel like they should. Why should they? Because that would make my joke work, obviously. Would you go and have Chiro being taken out in the middle? I'm just continuously missing the actual engages. Here's SCH coming in here and does see Mocha. Might have been a bit over eager because there's no one nearby. Alright, we are able. Here's Mocha and Caesar Salad. Zygo Jack does sense that they are here. Mocha does avoid that, but a lot of damage coming through. Lucio goes in and gets this, and there is the Banshee. But great move by SCH. SCH moves in as soon. So if you didn't quite catch that, the Banshee started going this way, and SCH immediately started moving forward in order to blast her back into the bushes. Set up that kill beautifully. Great job, SCH. Super proud of you. I say like I'm their coach, and I totally am not, but that was a great moment. Would you go to have Caesar Salad holding up the middle of the 3-man in the middle, roughly even in talent here. Keep in mind that they were about a level behind before. Here is Geo in the middle. Porky and Caesar Salad here to make sure they don't become a Dragonite. Here's Yaboy coming in as well. Big old stun comes in from Caesar Salad. Here is the aggression, but there is SCH goes ahead and shows up as well. They're trying to get into Geozaris, but Geozaris will get away. Front wall is down at the top fort. Yaboy attacking Toru and making Toru's life very difficult. We are up to 17 stacks of charged strikes. That's not charged strikes of Thunderstroke. Wrong Cassia talent. Alright, a lot of damage onto Zio. This is a 3 versus 4. You should not be in here, Orange Team. Go ahead and get out if you can, Vendetta. Indigo Zap will have a very hard time. That's going to be a 3rd kill on the side of Diamond Hands. Still a 4-man push up here. Zagara is down here. As I'm surprised. Oh, that's why? Okay, that makes sense. Porky goes in and takes a couple of cannonballs to the behind. Zalco Jack moving back. They move forward, try and get this done. Cassia is on her way out. I thought that Zagara might be coming for a flank, but No is going back down below. Alright, SCH moves up into the middle. Up into the middle with me. You go and have Toru peeks down below and is like, wait, there's a lot of people here. I don't want to be here. Cassia, just go ahead and pick up this camp. We do go ahead and have Tahaka taking the top camp real quick. Not going to let any dragons happen. Move of a fight between Porky and Yaboi. There's action happening all over this map, like all the time. SCH is starting to move down, but here's Porky. Level 10s are online. I think we just saw a 7-sided strike used, if I don't miss my guess. I saw something. Yep, we did a 7-sided strike. Ardent Defender, Avatar, Mind Control, and Judgment. Meanwhile, on the side of Vendetta, we do go in and get Stage Dive, High Five, Isolation, Ball Lightning, and Devouring Maw. First Dragon Knight of the game is picked up by Diamond Hands. It's going to move here on the most healthy one. Does go ahead and move up to the top. Very, very good positioning. For those of you that don't know, the Dragon Knight is kind of coded as a super minion, so that will be instantaneously targeted by any base defenses. So you always want to move in like this, so that only the top tower can target you. A lot of damage coming in down below. Geozeris is going to go forward just a little bit more than maybe they should, but no punishment happening. I think Zagara tried to come in here and then got caught by the blue team on their rotation. Big blind comes down. There's the Ardent Defender comes down in order to try and make sure nothing happens to Yrel. Yrel will be okay for the time being. And we do go and have a disengage happening from Diamond Hands right now. That being said, we do have everyone moving down to try to hold this off. They're about a level down now, but it's still closer than it was the previous game. 5 kills to 2 in favor of Diamond Hands. We do go in and have Yaboi moving up to the top. Zygo Jack is up here. There's going to be a bit of engage. Or maybe not, as Zygo goes ahead and quickly walks away. And then he walked away. Big rotation coming through. We do go in and have the boombox. That's kind of scouting that out. Acting like Lucio only gets 1 creep tuber, but by golly, he's going to use it. Oh, but Porky might be coming in for an invade. They definitely know they're here. No, they said we don't want to invade. We just want to take this fort out, and they do. That is the second fort down for Vendetta. And third, not looking too good, only about 60% health at the moment. Big old stun comes out. Geo looking not too healthy. Does go in and get taken out by Sylvanas Poison. Porky is not able to stay in this fight. Very, very, very low. There's the 7-sided strike. Tahaka goes in and consumes essence in order to stay alive. Here is the engage. Turtle taking a good bit of damage. Tahaka is fighting their whole team and will not be able to survive that. Not enough essence in the world for that. There's a big stage dive comes in. Murden gets stunned. Porky is on their last legs. Goes in and has to back out. But it is 5 kills versus 3 in favor of Diamond Hands. There is Caesar Salad. Caesar Salad says, I don't care. I don't care about your stupid fort. But you know what? Maybe you should care. As Murden goes down, we have Zagar going down as well. Big fight. Indigo Zap going to be taken out. Porky goes ahead and is in the middle of a lot of pain. They're just straight up fighting under the fort. There's the absorption shield coming out. ETC having a bit of trouble trying to go ahead and stay alive. Gioveris is there in order to try and keep everyone up, but did take high 5, I believe. Yep, so is not able to give them a shield, but it does look like ETC will survive, and there goes the last fort of the game, at least for the side of Vendetta. With that being said, we do have Zygo Jack going in and getting this taken care of right about quick. SCH moves out, goes in and gets a lot of this experience. bunch of hearts went back for Diamond Hands. They said we were on fumes that entire fight, so we should not be fighting. Let's go ahead and full hearth, full heal. The bottom right is picked up. They're going to fight for middle, but it does look like Dahaka's in the area. Dahaka's going to go in and get this. All they have to do is delay for just a little bit. However, they realize that's happening, and they go down and say, let's go and be mean to Dahaka. Battle Planet Blue Dahaka, there's the Judgment coming in. A lot of damage onto Zygo Jack. Zygo Jack going ahead and moving back to this protection of the team. Tyrael, not the tankiest tank in the world, and is getting a little bit surrounded, but the damage just isn't there as Tyrael goes ahead and teleports around. Yeah, boy, is going yeah crazy. Would you go to have Yrel trying to move from donkey to dragon?
The fire comes for you.
I know they're goats, but donkey was alliterative, and I liked it. There is the Dragon Knight. Goes ahead and moves in here. So the bottom fort is gone. They are looking to make bottom lane their win condition, because that lane is, of course, the win condition lane on Dragonshire. You have 2 siege giants and a bruiser camp that can walk down this lane, as well as the added bonus of not having a bridge of death. So they are moving in here, trying to go ahead and get this down. Dragon Knight is currently doing 200 and that's confusing. 585 damage per auto. Just melting this away. So they do go and get the first keep of the game, knock that down, and they are having to withdraw at this point. Only Lucio down at the moment, but they're withdrawing as aggressively as possible. Be like, you know what? We could just leave, but we could also just break down their gate at their middle fort and leave that way. It's like whenever you have a friend and your friend is in Navy SEAL 6, and every time you come over, he just C4s your door, and you're like, you could knock? Come on, man. Alright, here's the stage dive. Porky is very, very, very weak. Does get stunned by that. Here comes the stun. Does actually misses Porky, the intended target. But we do have Caesar Salad very, very, very isolated, very, very alone. Dahaka in the back line, trying to flank, but the rest of the team not quite there. Just go ahead and very, very quickly scurries back to the team. Says, I don't want to get collapse spawn again. That was not fun the last time. With that being said, Zygo Jack goes ahead and moves down. They can't go too far down because this fort is still standing. There's Yaboy being a little teleporting jerkhead. A lot of the conversing abilities. The Yaboy is basically at full health still. I'm still standing. Da, 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 da. A lot of yummy, yummy experience being picked up by Zygo Jack. They are down about 2 levels at this point. Oh, it looks like we have a big fight happening right here. Dahaka, in the middle of a lot of pain, does go ahead and dives down real quick. Gonna stealth as he burrows out. And it looks like they don't want to fight at the bruiser camp. So Diamond Hands will go ahead and peel back from this. They're like, we're level 19, they're level 17. This is a fight they want. They're even Talonteers. They don't want to fight us after 20, so don't give them the fight just yet. Once again, Dragon Donkey conversion. I call that the Shrek play. I know Donkey didn't become a dragon, but he married a dragon. It counts. All right, Dragon Knight is moving towards. Well, Dragon Knight's a little indecisive. At this point, we are up to 693 damage an auto, as well as that, of course, doing about as much as an auto every Q for basically free. There's a big old punch, and they are down. They've gone ahead, and Dragonite is starting to hit the shields. I don't know if Dragonite will be able to keep the shields up. Big old fight without Urel. They do go and have a slight disadvantage in the actual engagement, and the Dragonite goes down. Shields are still standing. Simporky goes ahead, is kind of the target right now, does still have Ardent Shield. So there it goes right now, absorbing damage. Toru looks very, very, very weak, but it looks like Toru will actually get out. And there's a big unstoppable. Somehow, some way that survives. I don't know how Urel didn't die there, but we do have Lucio going down. Lucio showing Urel how it's done. Be like, oh, this is how you die? Always a pal. So Diamond Hand's so good at peeling back, so good at just living at 10% health for the entire match.
Hero slain.
I thought I updated that key, I'm sorry. And with that, we do have a domination coming out of Diamond Hands. So they go ahead and win with a 2-0 domination, officially getting their spot in the semifinals tomorrow. So looking at this, we do go ahead and have, in terms of stats, at the end of game number 1. We will go ahead and have good old Sylvanas leading the way, 43,000 damage coming out of Mocha. We do go and get Toru with 73,000. Did I say 43? I don't know what I'm thinking. 73,000 coming out of Toru. Indigo Zap is doing 66,000. In terms of healing, we do have, dang, the same actually. Oh my goodness. 54,000 healing coming out of Geo and 53,000 coming out of Punished. And then we do go and have, in terms of experience, Mocha does beat out Zelgo Jack just barely, 15,000 to 14,500. Talents, we got those. Take them down, take them into Storm League, win with them, have epic, epic, epic victory. So now we do go ahead and have this, that's going to be the end of the stream. We'll go ahead and raid over to Bahamut. I believe Bahamut is still going on. But before we go, as a reminder, we will be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm casting tomorrow, but we will be back tomorrow for the semifinals. It's going to be 4 teams, double elimination tournament, basically starting from fresh. So you'll play, you'll make a winner's finals and a loser's finals with the 2 teams that win and lose. Whoever loses the losers, actually no, then you'll have the losers. Whoever loses that will go on to the losers finals. The winners will play. They will end up going to. That will basically be the winner's finals. The winner of that goes to the finals. The loser of that goes and fights in the loser's finals. Then we go to the final. I should have a chart for this. It's confusing, but regardless, I will see you tomorrow. There'll be a lot of games happening in a lot of places. I may be casting, I may not, but you know what? Pay attention to the NGS Discord. Pay attention to the registration page, and don't miss any of the action. As always, go ahead and contribute to the GoFundMe. Try and make sure that some of the cost of holding this land is not completely on the shoulders of Next Level Gaming. They are our sponsor, and they're doing an amazing job. But you know what? They're already footing the bill for like 6 of the teams. We can at least cover 2, can't we? I feel like that. I feel like that's fair. But let's go ahead and raid over to Bahamut. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.